Hey guys, welcome back to Roblox Luxury. Today we'll talk about the best maps in Roblox Arsenal. Let's head into it. Number 8, Sandtown.
I'm just going to put it out there. My fans are pretty good at this game, so don't expect me to do as good as I usually do on public matches. You know, favorite map and game mode.
Sandtown is a standard map in Arsenal. The map takes place in a Middle Eastern market district. It's the second smallest map in the game, with Bridge being the smallest. There are planks connecting buildings and roofs to buildings. On ground level, it features a fountain in the heart of the map, narrow pathways leading the buildings, and a wide and open space, making it not as much of a hassle to find the action. It also features a little shack containing hay, ways to get up to the buildings as mentioned earlier, and the carpeted inside the buildings. Shortly after the start of a round on this map, a scripted event occurs in which a plane crashes into the tallest building on the map, with its right wing falling off and bridging the balcony near the bottom of the building with a nearby staircase. The plane can then be reached by the rocket's recoil jumping. On the other two buildings, they have a metallic plank connecting them and a staircase leading up to one of them. Also, it features a stone arch which leads to another part of the map where there's a little plank leading to the other side, away into one of the carpeted buildings and more. One spawn point is wide open to players ready to shoot at you. There are all sorts of checkpoints, including the area underneath the crashed airplane to the left rooftop of the building left of the wires. Number 7, Dizzy. Dizzy is a map in Arsenal and can be played in all game modes with the exception of Brick Battle and Laser Mania. It's also locked to 2 teams and cannot be played in 4 teams or FFA even if they're voted for. Dizzy takes place to be sat on top of a tall building undergoing construction at the top, with 2 identical main buildings separated by a lower tunnel, ladders and a large bundle of wood able to be transversed upon. Falling off the building will result in dying and losing a level, just like any other map hazard. It's one of the smallest maps in the game, only overshadowed by Sandtown and Bridge. Number 6, Glacier.
There is basically like a hidden room, which I didn't even know about until like a little bit ago.
Glacier, originally called Glacier Outpost, is a map that was released on the 23rd of December 2019 and was originally in private servers. The map takes place in a small base camp in the North Pole on a huge glacier. There are multiple small cabins on top of a frozen glacier with multiple survival notes. It's possible to reach the top of the crane either using the DBS or DB shotgun's shotgun jump ability or a rocket jump, although rocket jumping on a crane can be harder. Number 5, Kitchen Chaos.
So we're going to be going through and checking out some of these things. I mean, there's some small things, like I think this was never here before.
Kitchen Chaos was released in the summer update. It takes place in a giant kitchen that's filled with random props. The map is a big messy kitchen. It's a good map for trick shooting when using the trampolines or falling from high places or stomping them. There's also a lot of cover in this map. There was a placeholder map exclusive to private servers called Kitchen 2020. It's a revamp of Kitchen Chaos. Number 4, Height Frights. Height Frights takes place in an open-ended map set in a theme park surrounded by a castle at dawn. Areas mix of long to close range combat, with most encounters near the drop tower and gamer grill stalls. Height Frights features 1 roller coaster, 2 flat rides, and a couple more shop and game stalls. Number 3, Villa. Villa is a map in Arsenal that was added in the September update and can be played in all game modes with the exception of Brick Battle. It can also be played in all teams. Villa takes place on a large mansion that's in the middle of the map. The mansion is noticeably empty. The only things inside are 2 staircases. There's also a really spacious area outside that has a small patch of grass with a palm tree outside and next to it, a gate leading to a non-accessible staircase outside the playable area, a cliff walk off the side of the building, another set of stairs outside that's accessible, an archway leading to a ramp that has a couple of boxes next to it, and a walkaway. The mansion takes place on somewhat of the edge of a cliff. Falling off of the map will result in you dying and losing a level, just like any other map hazard. Number 2, Street Corner. Street Corner takes place at a residential street. It's a very close quarters orientated map. Most fights are close quarters engagements. As can be gleaned from the picture, Street Corner has a road in the middle. The environmental hazard within Street Corner is the occasional traffic speeding throughout the street. Players who get hit by one of the cars can be killed. Street Corner also has a sewer, which is an L-shaped corridor with 2 levels, accessible by ladder. The sewer is a very popular part of Street Corner due to the spawns within it and easy to access routes to its location. Number 1, Assault. Assault is based on the popular CSGO and CS source map known as CS Assault. It takes place around an industrial warehouse with access to an area being blocked off. It's separated into 5 distinct parts: the train station, the warehouse on the left side of the map, the 2 parallel streets next to them, and the long street that connects the warehouse and the parallel streets. The warehouse has an upper section and a lower section. The upper section has a door in the back that leads to one of the parallel streets, and there's also a door in the lower section that leads to the same street. There's a larger warehouse door that leads to the long street. The train station is positioned above the rest of the landmarks, making it a good place to camp. The 2 parallel streets just lead onto the main connecting road. People will spawn at the end of these roads, so it's nice to dip around and shoot some of them. The 2 parallel roads are connected by a small alleyway that houses a few trash bags and broken cars. The main street connects all of the previous landmarks. You can enter the warehouse, go into either of the 2 parallel streets, and walk up to the train station. There aren't any decent barricades on this street, and makes you slightly easier to hit. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.